welcome to another episode of Earning the Hate. Hey, gang people. Shit. Another episode. Earning the Hate. Police killing people for no reason. But since it turns out it was a bad guy after they killed him, we should just say it was a good shoot, right? That's what cops like to do. Let's see what the hell happened here.
Yeah, watch out.
Alright, so who thinks this guy shot at the cops? Thinks this guy had somebody in there that he shot in the head? Who thinks that this car in front of these two officers was a danger to these two officers? It's freaking bullshit. Cops are just killing people. Now look, this is a 17-year-old car thief who had a stolen gun in the car and the car was stolen. I don't give a shit about him. And cops love to get you idiots focused on the bad guy when they're the bad guy. So I don't care what this guy did. What I care are cops held accountable when they use deadly force and kill people. Not that they get to kill anybody they want, and then if it turns out they're a bad guy, everybody's happy. And if it turns out it was a mistake, it was like, well, officer safety, and they have limited immunity. Come on, people, wake up. Our government's out of freaking control. So the audio starts here quickly. Notice the fear in this officer standing behind the car. Notice the great fear. The gun's in the holster. They've got a car. They've got their car parked here. There's a guy inside. There's two people inside. The car has no plates, no registration because it's stolen, but they didn't know that. And it's got a lot of exterior damage. So it looks like, you know, it's kind of a clue. Piece of shit car, no plates, probably stolen. They're driving it like maniacs. But that doesn't give you the right to kill somebody.
Recording.
So it looks like he activated his thing maybe in the car, but the first 30 seconds was no audio. So here they go to go up to the car.
Oh, he's up. He's up.
Don't.
So he's got his gun out. I'm okay with that. You got a car. Dude's asleep. I think he was asleep or on the nods. If that means he could be on drugs. Could be he was sleeping in the car all night or whatever. Obviously, the cop had to knock on the door to get his attention, and they were standing and parked behind him. They've got a car in front of him and a car behind him, and they're standing outside, and this guy doesn't know they're there. So he's knocking on the door.
Hey, don't. Open the door.
Open the door.
So he bangs his gun into the car twice. Does it work? Yeah, it works. When you start doing this, you're really risking having a piece of glass stuck in your barrel. You also have a risk of locking your slide back. It takes your gun out of battery. So if you need it, it may not fire. It may lock it out of battery and a piece of glass get caught. And then when you try to clear it, the glass may still be in there. This is not a good technique. Your gun is not a glass breaker. Okay? This guy starts punching the window with his gun. I got no problem punching a guy in the head with a gun. If that's what you got in your hand, you got to let it go and you're in a fight. Beat the hell out of him. I got no problem with that because you have no choice. In this case, he didn't need to use his gun to do this, but it worked after he did it. So everybody will be like, hey, it was a really good idea. Okay.
Yeah, watch out.
That car was never headed to anybody. No officer safety was involved. They found a gun in the car afterwards, and they're like, oh, I saw him with a gun. I was in fear of my safety. Does that guy look like he's trying to shoot, or does it look like he's trying to get away? Now, you can shoot a fleeing violent felon, but they didn't know that. And the fact the guy's 17 doesn't mean jack shit to me. I don't care if he's 16 or 41. If deadly force is authorized, it's authorized. In this case, it is not authorized. And these cops should be held accountable. And the DAs won't charge them. And they've got their immunity so they can't get sued. So nobody cares. And when cops are shooting people and they don't care, that's not good for the pesky citizen. 15 rounds. 15 rounds because he wanted to drive away.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Think the cop's scared of him right here? You think the cop is in fear of his life right here? No.
Yeah, watch out.
He banged his car. Oh, I was in fear of my life. He's on the side of him. Guy's driving away. Yeehaw! Gunfight, okay, growl. I got to shoot somebody. Look at me. I'm a hero. I get to kill people. I got limited immunity. And the fucking idiots out there are saying, back the blue. It's a tough job. They keep giving us more power because they keep supporting us killing people for no damn reason.
Shots fired.
Recording.
Driver, show me your hands!
Won't do it.
Driver, show me your hands! Hey, no. Stay back here. Pull.
Okay, so we have a conflict of officer. One officer's approaching. This guy's in the back. After he shot a bunch of rounds as the guy drives away, this guy's like, let's get over here and get this guy out of here. I see him. I'm kind of with this guy. Where I'm not with this guy is you got an idiot with a gun who is a cop who shoots arbitrarily at anything that fucking moves. I don't want to be in front of a cop with a gun. So that's where I disagree with this guy.
I'm gonna get him up. Just cover him.
How many are in the car?
2.
Tell him to slowly exit. Open the door from the outside.
So this cop is telling this cop what to tell this person. This cop's out of control. He's jacked up and he doesn't get back from the car. Don't go in front of me. No. Get him out there. Tell him to open the car. Tell it. He's acting like a freaking scared woman out here, panicking. This cop's like, dude, we just filled him full of lead. This guy's being cooperative. He's got his hands up. I'm going to get him out of the car. Quit being a fucking pussy back here.
Hands on top of your head.
On top.
Interlock your fingers, turn the other way. Walk back towards us now.
Driver, show me your hands! Driver, show me your hands!
Look good. You're good. Look that way.
Driver, show me your hands!
Keep yelling it. Dead people always listen like after the 14th time.
Driver, show me your hands now!
We're gonna have to commit and go.
Someone needs to walk around and cut the angle.
So this guy's still giving directions. Won't do anything. Just stand there with his gun yelling at a dead guy. Now he's going to start handing out directions.
Driver, put your hands up! Can you see his hands? Driver, show me your hands!
Let's see, I think he's on 10. If he goes 4 more times, the guy will listen.
You can't see anything?
Hey, he said he probably has a gun.
Yep. Driver, show me your hands! What's his name?
What's this guy? Was he awake when you exited the vehicle and conscious? Was he awake and conscious when you exited the car? Yes. He wasn't awake? He was dozing off?
Next unit up here, we need
Dozing off. That's the new term for he just got shot by the cops who fired 15 rounds. He's dozing off.
a shield.
Need a shield. I can't believe this shit, man. I worked almost my whole damn career with no freaking shield. Never heard of a shield. Freaking scared ass pussy cops can't do anything without 14 cops there, 14 guns, shooting anything that fucking moves with a shield, an armored car. Jeez.
Driver, show me your hands!
Okay, that's 11. A few more times and he'll listen.
35 clear. 285 on Tammy, St. Peter's, David Schrader Farms, one of the block traffic.
Jake, what do you see?
Please. That's clear.
Looks like he's unconscious. No shit.
23.
Hey, don't!
I really expected him to open fire on that piece of paper coming out of the car. I mean, I'm serious. When I saw that paper, I go, he's going to fucking fill that piece of paper full of lead. least his finger ain't on the trigger. So he puts his gun away now. I told you to raise your hands. Here, let me raise them for you. Okay? They're up. Don't shoot me again. I'm already dead.
Hey.
Got hands?
Yep.
I'm coming over to unlock.
Unlock.
You gonna? Your gun's on the floorboard.
260 will be going on as well.
All right. So, you know, that's the way cops roll now. Shoot, and then later if we find a gun, we say we're in fear. And later if we find out the car is stolen, we say we were in fear. But before that, we'll just fucking open up on a car that we can't see in. We don't know if there's kids or anything else. We don't know why, but it doesn't matter. We can shoot freaking anybody we want, and it'll be justified. Total bullshit.
Watch out!
All right, well, in that there on Earning Hate from O'Fallon Police.